What up, YouTube? This video was taken on this Tuesday morning, November 4th, 2014. Time right now is 8:01 a.m. And I thought I would make another driving video. I just got off work, and today is voting day for the governor elections here in Florida. So I thought I would swing by and vote right after work. And I thought I would make a driving video. And I attempted to do, if you watch my last driving video, you notice that my dash mount that I made would rock back and forth. So I attempted to fix it. It seems to be working a lot better now. And then in my last video on this GoPro Hero 4, I used the wide lens, and I switched it to medium because I had a viewer say that they didn't like how the poles were, the fisheye lens made all the poles curved. So this is the medium lens. So we'll test it out, see how it works for a driving video. I'm going to stop by the racetrack first though and get a burrito because I don't have anything to eat for breakfast this morning. Gas is still cheap, $2.82. I'm only 60 miles in on a tank, so I'm probably not going to fill up, even though today's probably going to be the last day of cheap gas because the elections will be over after today. Okay, I'm going to go and get a burrito. Watch my car for me. Well, they didn't have any burritos to eat hot, so I got the 2 for $3 sandwiches. So I'm just gonna eat one now. They have Southern style chicken biscuit. I'll leave that one for later. I guess spicy split sausage and cheese with jalapenos. Oh. Okay. Let's hit the road and go to vote. This isn't the first time I made a video of me going to vote. I have another video of me voting during the Republican Florida primaries of 2012. And I rode my bike to the polling place, which I was contemplating riding my bike to the polling place this time. In that video, I was saying how I didn't ride my bike in 3 weeks. Well, now I probably haven't ridden my bike in 3 months. They changed the polling place though. It's down the street from where it was previously, but it's not as easy to ride my bike to without staying off the roads. You can still do it, but to stay off the roads and use sidewalks, you would have to go out of your way. And you know, I'm working night shift, and figured I wouldn't bother with it. Laziness. Although it is a beautiful morning to ride a bike. We had a cool front come through, and when I mean cool front, I mean the high was like 70 for the last 3 days, and real cool at night. It's going to warm up today. It's going to get the high of 80, but it's real enjoyable right now. But it's shorts weather right now. And it's funny that other election video, I was complaining that I had a Ron Paul sweatshirt, but I couldn't wear it because it was too hot in January. I believe that video was taken January 31st, 2012. So then yesterday I thought, after I watched the video, I thought, well, I can wear my Ron Paul shirt when I go to vote today. But it's it would be a little on the warm side to wear it today, and I'd rather just be comfortable. There is I consider myself, I'm not really too big into politics, but I do consider myself a libertarian. And there is a libertarian candidate running on this election, but I'm probably just going to vote for Rick Scott, which is our current governor, just for the fact that none of my taxes, well, in Florida we don't pay income tax, and I don't own, I rent an apartment, I don't really own a house or anything, but just for the last 4 years, my taxes only hasn't really been raised. So I figure, well, I'm just going to vote for the same guy because he hasn't put me down any. My parents, I grew up in Maryland, my parents live in Maryland, the People's Republic of Maryland, and man, every tax was raised, and they have these new taxes, the rain tax. So, none of that is happening down here. And then the big one here in Florida that they're talking about more than the governor elections is Proposition 2, which is medical marijuana, legalization of medical marijuana. And I think I'm going to vote. I never smoked marijuana or did drugs, but I think I'm going to vote yes for that. And I'm secretly voting yes for that, hoping that the law becomes as screwed up as California's law, just so it makes living down here a little more interesting. And then there's another proposition, Proposition 1, about safe drinking water and expanding the Everglades. And I'm probably going to vote no for that because I don't like spending money. And that's the one thing about these propositions. Well, the medical marijuana, I don't know if it's going to pass because a lot of people are against it. But a lot of these other propositions, they word it in a way to do good, like, oh, let's help save the Everglades. Let's help build veterans' homes. Good stuff. So, because the general public will just vote yes for that kind of stuff, they're always gonna pass, and then that increases your government spending money. So that's the bad part about having all these propositions. But the government's going to do whatever the government wants to do, no matter who's in office. That's my opinion. So it's not something that I feel is worth getting worked up for or debating people about when we can't control it. And in my opinion, I believe that we can't control it. We can vote, but still, whoever's in office, they're all the same. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I had to say about that. Going to vote. video I made. It turned out, I really enjoyed the way it turned out, was me washing the car. And that was a quick job. Like, I didn't want it, I spent $2 to run the machine, the car wash machine once, the pressure sprayer, to rinse off the car. And then I brought my own water to just, and there was condensation on the car. It was the morning, so I brought my own water to, and soap and bucket to go over the car, because I don't want to use the brush on the car and scratch it up. I like to use my own sponge, even though the place says no bucket washing. But I go in the mornings when it's not that busy, so it's not like I'm holding anyone up. And I was just doing a quick job to clean off a little bit of dust off the car. But sure enough, that night I went and I ran into a lot of sprinklers. Like, a sprinkler head was busted next to the road and the whole road was covered. And can't believe it. My car got all spotted up. Oh look, I haven't been in this road in a while, and they had a new shopping complex there. I thought that was Cheesecake Factory, Chocolate Museum. I'll turn the camera around so you don't have to see my ugly mug talking. But yeah, I've just been experimenting, making videos with this new GoPro, and so far I've been having a lot of fun with it. You know, making these dash cam videos and stuff. So I guess we'll fast forward to the voting precinct. Okay, we are here. Hopefully it's not too crowded. Oh, there's a state representative right there. One thing about going in the morning, I was afraid it might be a little too crowded, but we'll see. Okay, here I go. Well, that was painless. It was the first time I ever voted that I didn't have to wait in line. And that there was a guy running for state state representative, that was out there telling people to vote. He was an independent, and he was only running against a Republican. So I decided to vote for him since he made the effort to go out there. And the Republican he's running against it is currently in office. He was an incumbent, so switch it up some. But it was really painless. Don't know if my vote matters or not, but we shall see. So I'm going to end this video here. I just wanted to play around with my new camera again, make another driving video, since I had something exciting to document, I guess. Something you only do every 2 years. Vote for governors 2 years, and then vote for the president 2 years. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. See ya.